So as a reseller, I think, if I'm honest, it's somewhat naive to rely on just one method of sourcing. So on this channel, you've seen me do wholesale lots, you've seen me buy from charity shops, you've seen me go to the boot sale, you've seen me do retail arbitrage as well, going to the outlets. But what I don't think I've shown you is auctions. So today, I'm away to go pick up what is potentially my best ever auction pickup. What is it? You'll have to wait till the end of the video to find out. However, it's not something you would guess. I'm curious. Put in the comments just now, have a little guess, see what it is, and then reply in the comments if you were right. But first, I need to go to the unit because I've got a carload of stuff that I need to drop off, and I also need to do some orders. So you can come along and watch that as well. But I will see you in a second. You know what, I'm somewhat glad I discovered being able to stick my MagSafe charger against the wall here, because it actually works quite well. And it means I can showcase some items. So I sold Rohan's shirt, bread and butter stuff, but it's coming in, it's early doors, but it is coming into walking season, hiking season that I always harp on about. So if you can get your hands on any form of walking trousers, shirts, jackets, do so, because it will sell. Same with mid layers. Golf mid layers at the moment are doing quite well as well, so if you can get your hands on that sort of stuff, do so. Anyway, that was a wee vintage sale. Anyway, this is what I was saying about diversifying your sourcing methods. So the next two sales, a pair of Wrangler chinos that I got for £5 out of the factory shop, because the factory shop's obviously closing, so they do have some deals. I was hoping the deals were on their Adidas trainers, but they weren't. Well, I think they were like 18 quid they sold for or something. And a pair of Adidas shorts that I got out of the outlets. Cost us about 14 or something, and they went for 30 on Vinted. So decent. So next up is this Lyle & Scott windbreaker, new with the tags. So I've had this for absolutely ages, well over a year, probably closer to 2, maybe even over 2 years to be honest. So this was part of, I've mentioned it before, my failed whatnot career. So live selling's great, right? If you have the right personality and you have the right source of supply. I approached it very, very wrong. I made a huge mistake, and I spent quite a bit of money setting up this show, doing online arbitrage, deal stacking, doing what I do on eBay, and the intentions of doing it on whatnot. However, yeah, it just didn't work. So I spent I think I spent close to £2 on this whatnot show, and I'm still recovering the cost just now. Ultimately, I've made more money in the long run just selling the stuff on eBay. But it was a mistake. I'll admit to my mistakes. I approached whatnot very, very wrong. Plain and simple. I thought I could online arbitrage on whatnot. I couldn't, because the whatnot buyers are maybe a little bit more savvy and they can just Google the item and they can see that you can get cheaper on the Sports Direct website. So yeah, silly mistake, but it happens. So as I was saying earlier, a FootJoy mid-layer. If you can pick these up at this time of the year, £5-6. It's not, you're not going to become a millionaire off them, but they'll fly out. So I think that was £28.99 or £27.99, something like that. Cost of goods would have been relatively low. Yeah, pick them up, get them on, get them sold, rinse and repeat. And a pair of brand new tags, Hugo Boss Cashmere Touch jeans. I think they sold for £70. Could be wrong. I'll put solds up here somewhere. Right, and the two last sales, I do have some in the car that I've already packaged up, but they're like trainers, Nike trainers and stuff like that. I don't think it's any secret that Nike trainers sell, so yeah, that's not going to provide you any value. Pokemon plush and the Norse Projects jumper. This did not do as well as I thought it would, and it stuck around for quite a while. But yeah, that's it. Next stop is the post office to drop off said parcels, and then we're going to the auction house. I'm excited. That's the auction stuff picked up. Here is a sneak preview. Board games. But there's one board game in particular. Wait till the end and you'll see. Since I'm in Glasgow now, would be rude to not go to a couple charity shops. So let's see what we can get. Right, so we're back at the unit. Went to a couple of charity shops, they weren't amazing. But yeah, I'll just batter in and show you what I got, I suppose. Let me know as well, guys, is this set up alright? I think it's a good height. I think it's alright, but we'll batter in. Anyway, first and foremost, these Murray Golf trousers, broadsword, tartan. As I said before, golf season is very much upon us. These were £3.99, sold are looking about 20 quid, so not a huge amount, but not to be scoffed at. North Face Chile, £3.99. It is an extra small, so it's not the best of sizes, so it might sit about for a while, but I don't think many people are turning down a North Face Chile at £3.99. What is this? A Didrikson's Parker. Couldn't find too much evidence of sold for this specific model. Size 40. £20 this was. It's alright. Is coming out the season, but yeah. Didrikson's, very good condition. You can't go wrong with a Didrikson's jacket for £20, I don't think. Maybe put it away until winter, get about 60 quid for it. We'll see. It's the storm system one, so they're quite good. Didn't look this up, just went on price. Charles Fruit wool coat. A nice one to be fair. £6.99 this was. Should do alright with that. You'd think, made in Ukraine. Yeah. This is a brand I've never sold, and the solds for this brand is all over the place, so I think it's just based on style and how out there and wacky it is. The Sigual, how do you say it? Coat. £4.99 this was. I think it's meant to have a belt, the belt's not there. I don't actually know if it's wool, I'm saying it's wool. Size 38. It is made, so it's polyester wool blend. So again, it's probably one of these ones I'll need to wait till next winter, because the sun's out now. So that was all from the charity shop, to be fair, so as I said, nothing amazing. Batter into the auction pickups. So bought two things, I actually bought three things. I won a G-Plan table and chairs for 30 quid, which is mad, but I need to get a courier to come take it to my flat. I needed a new table and chairs, and the G-Plan table and chairs is worth a lot more than 30 quid if you didn't realise. Also bought this on eBay. Sorry guys, the noise of the bag crinkling was very poor there, so I had to cut it out. Bought this Levi's jacket for myself, unsure if it's my style. However, it was around £25 and it's new with tags, so if it's not my style, if I decide not to keep it, I can probably resell it for a profit. It's a win-win situation, really. Again, probably wait until winter. Can I rock that? No, daft. It's not something that I'd ever wear, to be honest. Let's see. Does fit. Do I suit that? Can't really see, can you? Don't. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we are taking up too much time with that segment. Yeah, I guess it fits me. I just don't know if I like it actually. Yeah, well, if you see it on my eBay store next week, you will know I didn't like it and I decided to punt it. But it is brand new with tags, so £25, whatever it was. But brand new with tags, Levi's jacket. You can't turn that up. I would probably buy that to resell, to be honest, at that price anyway. So yeah. Right, so the first lot from the auction, this big tub of like miscellaneous porcelain and stuff like that. I did take a punt on this because there was a couple of things in there. Like, there's this. Like, what on earth is this? This could be worth something. Is there a brand to it? Don't think there's a brand to it. It's like a little egg thing. How do I open it? Can I open it? It looks like it's trying to open. There we go. Oh, it's a timepiece. Churchill quartz timepiece. I would have to look that up. I don't know too much about this stuff. As I say, I took a punt on this just based on what I believe to be a Dolce & Gabbana belt buckle. However, it just says D&G, so I don't know if it's officially a Dolce & Gabbana belt buckle. However, this is it. And there's no branding or anything. Oh, I don't know if it would be real. It does say Dolce & Gabbana on it. So I don't know if that's real or not. Anyway, if it is, that's us in profit on that alone. Also some other bits and bobs like this. I don't know anything about this stuff. Okay, I've heard of this brand. Ainsley. So an Ainsley clock. This was $64.95 new. Yeah, this is worth 20 quid, right? This monkey thing. This Buddha. Again, no brand. Big spider's web in it. Yeah, this must be worth 20 quid. Another belt buckle with, I almost said the other word, but a Native American. Don't think you can use the other word politically correct anymore. JRs, don't know what that is. Shoot Hill, and a little monkey. No idea what that is. And another monkey with the same brand, that kind of goes together. It's just junk, as I say. Well, it might not be junk. There's some more monkeys. As I say, I did just buy it. Wee ramekin pots. Oh, La Cruce ramekin pots. That's worth 20 quid alone, no? Chuffed with that. Candle wax sealing set. No idea. Oh, I think this is opened up, so I think maybe all of this stuff's in it, isn't it? We have a Winnie the Pooh and Friends Sweet Dreams Disney. Some of the Disney stuff does well, obviously, yeah. This just says England on the back, so I don't know if there's a brand to it. I am running out of space here. I am seriously running out of space here. This. Oh wow. St. Demetrius Church, Greek Orthodox Community of Edmonton. What on earth is this? And it's got something on the back as well. So on the back, oh, it's all in Greek. It's by this brand, Mixine. This is heavy. This might be a metal of some sort. Does it say? No idea what that is. And then this guy must have liked his monkeys. There's more monkeys. There's more monkeys. Elco 35% nickel spoon. Another spoon that says Northern Goldsmith Conical silver plated spoon. just more like butter knives. Stainless steel made in England knife. Another knife. I don't know if I can even sell them on eBay. A watch strap. Another watch strap, stainless steel. The third watch strap. Stainless steel. This boat. 20 quid. Surely the money's safe in this. Some necklace thing and another necklace. Is it gold? Can't see any markings, so I'd imagine not. Another necklace of some sort. Is this a ring or an earring? Can't even see. No markings to this at all. Another belt buckle pirate this time. Yardy har. English bone China, Fenton China Company. Fenton China Company again. I would need to research a lot of this, to be honest. No idea what that is. Quite chuffed with the Lacroixes though. What's this? Yeah, I can't read that, but some glass bowl of some sort. This. Again, I can't really read the markings. I think this is for this. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. I don't. A little dolphin. Is this a dolphin? A phorine? Don't know what that is. This, did I show this? Heritage Workshop. It's a pram, is it? Anyway, that's that. Let me put this all back into the box. I'll come back to you, but I think for £20, yeah, I think the money is fairly safe for £20 in there. Right, so the whole point in this video, potentially one of the best auction pickups I've ever had. So £45 I think it was, plus fees obviously, for a selection of pre-owned retro board games. So I'm just going to fire through them and show you. Obviously some of these will hold some value, some of them won't. Stunt car race set. I need to be very careful with this because this could go very, very wrong. Stunt car race set. Try to find a date on it. Made in Japan. I don't know the value of a lot of these things apart from the one thing. Yeah, it looks fairly complete. Does it have a date on the bottom? No, so it's just made by Tomy, or Tommy, or however you say it. Made in Japan, as I say. That could be something. One of them, there's an operation in here, and well, this isn't from operation, but it must have burst open because all these specialist cards are everywhere. Bali, the excitement of cards with challenge of word building in a single fascinating game. That looks like it hasn't been used. In fact, it hasn't. This is still sealed, which is brilliant. Yeah, that's good. And it's from made in the Republic of Ireland, 1978, and it's still sealed. That must be worth something. We have a shoe bag. They gave me this for free for some reason. They were just handing them out to their customers, and I'm not one to turn down free stuff. A backgammon set from assembled in Britain. No date to it. No date to it that I can see. And again, some of the pieces have fallen out, so I'm going to be a busy boy trying to put them all, work out what goes with what. Yeah, that's all that's in this box. It's just money from one of the games, and for some bizarre reason a football programme, Hibs versus Aberdeen from the 30th of October 1982, but it is crumbling and falling apart. Yeah, Celtic were top of the table, what a surprise, and Dundee United and Rangers and the Dons. Tennis Lager. Right, so let me pop these back. There's 3 bags in total, and I don't know where the big hitter is, so it's just going to come as a surprise at some point.